Well, welcome back to Miller's in Motion. It's cold.
It's freezing. We got a cold front today. We're both frigid.
So it is the night before. We are getting ready to make the longest trip we've made in the RV by...
Oh my gosh.
9 hours, 9.5 hours.
Yeah, we're going about 10 hours away to Gulfport, Mississippi.
Why are we going to Gulfport, Mississippi?
Because it's not as cold. No,
it's going to be that cold.
No, it'll be warmer there, so that's good. But we are going for a horse show. Stella and I have a week of competition, and our trainers are already there, ready and waiting for us. It's going to be a good time.
So the unique thing is we are separating.
Well, for the drive.
For the drive.
Gosh, don't put rumors out there. No. we are not driving together. He is taking Klondike and the rig. I am taking Bailey and Mishka and my friend Julie, and then I'm also taking Stella and Julie's horse checkers. I have to go pick them up, and then we'll hit the road shortly after.
And we are doing this all the night before because we're about to hook the trailer up.
Yep.
And it's going to be, I'm getting up at like 5:30 in the morning and hitting the road, so we're doing this now so we don't forget because we've been bad about doing these.
Yes, and like last time, we're not coming in at night.
We're not coming in at night. Hopefully not. Let's see. Why would you do that? Why would you put that juju on me?
Anyways, we'll see you guys there.
See ya. Well, good morning. We have already been on the road for almost an hour and a half. Lauren should be leaving the barn right about now, if not pretty quickly, if she hasn't already left. But we are in Terrell, Texas. Made a quick pit stop, let Klondike get out for the morning. More importantly, you can see right behind me there, had to stop at a Buc-ee's. It's not a road trip in Texas without stopping at a Buc-ee's. And we live down the street from one in Fort Worth, so we've gotten very used to it. So a little breakfast, a little coffee, a lot of highway noise. Let's get back on the road. All right, middle of Louisiana, quick little update for you. Just kind of some of the stuff that we're going to be using as we tow. It's not going to live permanently in the truck. I dislike the look of permanently put things on the dashboard like GPSs and camera screens and all that. So we actually designed all of ours that it can be taken down. All right, so as far as everything we do, normal dash, nothing too significant there. I know it's kind of hard to see. We put the digital speedometer up there, but when you move over to this area, so top right up there, you have our rear view mirror cam. So that's essentially on the back of the rig. That is the Furion Vision S. Also, the big boy, the GPS, that is the Garmin RV890, the 8-inch option. There's a 10-inch as well, that's the 8. Those two things have made towing a lot easier and a lot less stressful. I will tell you that. And then we use Apple CarPlay for pretty much everything else. That is in a nutshell it. This is also middle of nowhere. We're about 30 miles outside of Alexandria, Louisiana. So we're going to stop there for a refuel and let Klondike run around for a second and just kind of get out of the truck for a moment, maybe grab some lunch. It's almost 11:30, so we will see you in Alexandria. Well, we have made it to Gulfport. We got a little carried away there getting in. It got a little crazy and hectic. I'm not going to lie, the rig was pretty bouncy, especially through some of those interesting Louisiana roads. Sorry I didn't get more B-roll. It was really, really hard to try and film while driving by myself, especially towing the rig. It takes a lot. So we did have one casualty. I'll show you real quick. Unfortunately, we had a cabinet that is from at the bottom of the island, and we knew it was going to be shakier, but it unfortunately snapped at some point. I think it's a pretty easy fix, to be honest with you. A couple of screws came out, and I can just readjust where those screws are. So anyway, not too big of a deal. I think we can resolve that one pretty easily. So we are officially here. We will kind of show you around a little bit later on. Lauren is already out unloading Stella, so she just got here as well. We're pretty much moved in. The rig's almost done getting set up. Notice something on the cabinet. The rig's almost done getting set up. Tomorrow, what's on tap? It is what we call a schooling day or a move-in day. So it takes a lot of out of the horses having to travel for that amount of time as well. So what we're doing is letting them rest a little bit, kind of get their wits about them again, and then Lauren will take Stella out and just kind of what's called hacking them around or just trot around. So they'll just get some exercise, nothing too strenuous, just loosen them back up. So that's what's on tap for tomorrow. We will see you soon. Well, good morning. It is a few days later, but we are still in Gulfport, Mississippi. Today is the first just completely washout day. The sun is shining, and Lauren is showing today. I say that. Stella is showing today. So we're going to do our best to let Lauren talk to the camera. It's a little harder for her to talk to the camera whenever all of this is going on, but we're going to do our best. Lauren's trainer, Gianna, is actually going to be showing her today just to get some training stuff in. So with all that, let's head over to the show ring.
This is one of the many reasons we love to come to Gulfport to horse show during the February-March timeframe, because while it is cold and gross at home back in North Texas, it is sunny and 70 here near the coast. So we are here for the week to show little Miss Stella, as Ryan has told you. And we had a little change of plans, I guess you could say, kind of last minute decision to get some concentrated show training in with my trainer Gianna. So she will be riding her this week instead of me, because Stella's just at a place where that's kind of what she needs. But yeah, we are super excited to show this week. She is settling in and doing great, and we'll just kind of see what she has in store for us, and we'll adapt our plan as need be. So this show actually runs for 6 weeks, and my barn is here for all 6 weeks, but we are only here for one of the weeks, just because of other things that we have to dedicate ourselves to, which is perfectly fine, but it's still a fantastic show. They have RV parking, they have, the stalls for the horses, everything that you need. But this year was the first time that we got to bring our own RV, which really makes life a lot simpler. So we have Stella here, and we have all of the dogs here, and so we just kind of got to pack up and head this way, which was completely the goal of the RV, making us more mobile to go do fun things and see different things. So we are excited about that this time.
So So that's essentially going to do it for us. This is kind of trip out here in day one.
Right.
of the show. I know there wasn't a lot of B-roll of us coming in. It's hard to film by yourself
Right.
while towing a 43-foot fifth wheel.
Or towing by yourself with the horses in tow.
So, but we caught a good day. We do have a few more days left here, so we're literally going to pick it up pretty much later today and kick back. So stay tuned next week, Sunday at 5 o'clock as always, for essentially part 2 of our Gulfport trip.
Yeah, we'll see how this wraps up. Until next time, bye, Mom.
Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my